Clothes. It's what separates us from the animals. With the exception of this goat, of course. Fashion souls have always been an important part of the Soul series, so today we are reviewing all of the armor sets of Dark Souls 3. Remember, this is just my opinion, but if you don't agree, you are wrong. But that's not all. Stay until the end, because I got a secret surprise for you. Here we go. The Alva Set. Armor of an obsessed ex-boyfriend, or something like that. Listen, I can't remember all the lore. This has a pretty good look to it, doesn't it? With all the armor pieces contributing with something unique. 8 out of 10. Antiquated Set. It's called the Antiquated Set for a reason. Show up at a party in Lothric wearing this dress and you'll be a laughingstock. 1 out of 10. Archdeacon Set. Oh my god, look at that hat. It can only be described as dope. 7 out of 10. Armor of Favor Set. Armor for people who doesn't get enough hugs. And hugs are important. 6 out of 10. Armor of Sun Set. One of the most iconic armors of Souls. And because of that, it's usually only good for cosplays. 7 out of 10. Armor of Thorns Set. Very pointy. Rolling and kicking will do damage if you wear this set. However, this set is incompatible with hugs. Something to keep in mind. 9 out of 10. Assassin Set. Armor for the stab aficionado. Lots of pockets that can carry anything from poisons to Pokemon cards. Clearly an 8 out of 10. Black Hand Armor Set. Wait, this is just the Assassin Set with a cape. Listen, capes are great and all, but if we let Miyazaki get away with this, then where does it end? He'll put capes on everything. Knight armor, Dragonslayer armor. Honestly, I think I talked myself into that. 10 out of 10. Black Knight Set. The knight version of Batman. The Black Dark Knight. Not brilliant branding, but it sure is unique. 10 out of 10. Black Iron Set. Sure, this armor doesn't exactly scream, I got personality, but that's okay. We need generic people as well. For stabbing. 6 out of 10. Black Leather Set. Worn by ninjas, sex deviants, and middle-aged dads. 5 out of 10. The Black Set. On this set, it's the mask that does all the heavy lifting. Too bad the dress covers most of the leggings because they're pretty sweet. 7 out of 10. The Brass Set. Apparently, this armor hides something hideous within it. Luckily, we don't care about your insides. The armor looks great, especially on women. 9 out of 10. Brigand Set. Doesn't really scream brigand. Screams lederhosen. 4 out of 10. The Catarina Set. Oh, the thickness. Real armor have curves. 10 out of 10. Cathedral Knight Set. So, you want to be a big man? Big strong man wearing heavy armor? Maybe you want to take a little trip. Travel to the Holy Land perhaps. Fight the heretics and establish a foothold in the port city. Then, through a reasonable amount of battle, earn the trust and respect of your superiors. Move up the ranks. Become a general. Then reclaim the Holy Land in the name of your god. If so, then this armor is a good choice. 7 out of 10. Chain Armor Set. This is as generic as it gets. 1 out of 10. Unless it's on a woman. Then it's like a 5. 5 out of 10. Cleric Set. Ugh. This armor exists only to make me nauseous. I must resist the urge to pluck out my eyes. 1 out of 10. Conjurator Set. This eclectic collection of rags offers some protections against the elements and poison, but you will also look like you were dressed by a blind epileptic. 4 out of 10. Court Sorcerer Set. Another set that would look boring without that magnificent hood. 6 out of 10. Cornic Set. I get that he's going for the whole swamp ethnic look, but why has he completely covered his face? That's just dumb. 3 out of 10. Dancer Set. There's always something special about those who can dance. So graceful, so limber. So many ways they could get stabbed. 10 out of 10. Dark Set. Yeah, this is cutting edge, but it does have a Skeletor face. 4 out of 10. Deacon Set. Looks like oversized pajamas. That's not a bad thing. It's a smooth 6 out of 10. Deserter Set. Well worn, certainly, but this set does have some charm to it. The pants are especially nice. 6 out of 10. Drakeblood Armor Set. This is a beautifully crafted and ornate armor that just misses the mark because of its 32 poise. It does have a bitching cape though. 9 out of 10. Drang Armor Set. This armor doesn't quite work for me. It's hard to explain. It's like that smoking hot coworker you got who lacks any sense of personality. 5 out of 10. Dragonscale Set. I know it's the armor for the Nameless King, but it looks like something a hobo would wear. A rich hobo, but still a hobo. 5 out of 10. Dragon Slayer Set. Apparently, lions and dragons are natural enemies. Never understood the connection, but I suppose we don't need to when the armor looks this good. 10 out of 10. Eastern Armor Set. Intense Japanese screaming out of 10. Elite Knight Set. It's elite. Says so right there in the name. 10 out of 10. Evangelist Set. No. 1 out of 10. Executioner Set. The helmet has this cute derp factor to it, and the leggings comes with a pretty solid codpiece. 8 out of 10. Exile's Armor. Heavily Armored Gimp. 6 out of 10. Fallen Knight Armor Set. Look, we all know the deal here. This armor looks great, but it attracts a certain type of, player. Also, the pants smell of an unfortunate bowel movement. 3 out of 10. Faraam Armor Set. One of the best looking sets in any of the Souls game. Every single piece contributes to the overall feeling of badassery. The helmet especially towers above the competition. 10 out of 10. Firekeeper Set. Waifu attire. Doesn't look as good on you, but it's still a 9 out of 10. Fire Witch Set. This armor says, hey, look at me. I think doing meth is a great idea. 2 out of 10. Firelink Set. Armor of the final boss is always special. It's also quite slimming. 7 out of 10. Grave Warden Set. If you wear this, then you are a hobo with at least 2 fingers missing and suffering from anal bleeding. 1 out of 10. Conjurator Set. Chad armor for those in need of extra abs. 10 out of 10. Hard Leather Armor Set. This set is a classic. While not widely used at this point, there is something quite timeless about it. 8 out of 10. Havel Set. I'm gonna be real, I always hated how this set looks. From the weird elephant legs to that stupid looking helmet, the only redeeming feature is the chain gauntlets and the fact that it's probably one of the best sets in the game. But you know what? No, this is my list, I don't care. 2 out of 10. The Herald Set. Why do you want to look like you have branches growing out of a dark pit in your stomach? It's just no. No out of 10. The Jailer Set. This makes my ass look big. 3 out of 10. Carlos Set. Well, she does have a nice pointy hat and she is a waifu. I'm gonna give this 6 out of 10. The Knight Set. The basic Knight Set is the gold standard for every armor. 7 out of 10. Leather Armor Set. It makes you look like a nerd. 4 out of 10. Leonard Set. Getting strong Bloodborne vibes from this one. 8 out of 10. Lorian's Armor Set. Some pieces look great, like the arms and chest. Not crazy about that helm though. Also, there are a lot of scuff marks on the knees. Still, 7 out of 10. Lothric Knight Set. A solid piece of armor. It manages to keep you looking important as well as offering some decent defense. In addition, wearing this armor set will give you the coveted 38 poise you need to trade greatswords. 10 out of 10. Maiden Set. Only a real man can pull off this set. 4 out of 10. Master Set. This isn't clothes. This is threads. 3 out of 10. Mirrah Chain Set. A bit heavy on the chainmail, but this set really pops with the added cloth. The helmet works for any occasion. Weddings, funerals, weddings that turn into funerals. Those are my favorite. 7.8 out of 10. The Mirrah Set. Some people like this set. Those people are stupid. I'm sorry, Adam. 4 out of 10. Thorns Set. Your fashion mileage will vary depending on your love for gargoyles. I think they're okay. 5 out of 10. Nameless Knight Set. Set of a Nameless Knight, crafted with thin metal, greatly reinforced by a grooved finish. That's cool and all, but it's really hard to poop in this set. 4 out of 10. Northern Armor Set. Wear this for one day and you will grow a full, thick beard. Even the women. 7 out of 10. Old Sorcerer Set. Everything about this set sucks, except for the hat. The hat is great. 9 out of 10. Outrider Knight Armor Set. Yeah, it's a bit edgy, but in a good way. A bit tight in the crotch department though. 6 out of 10. Pale Shade Set. The fact that the Pale Shade works as an assassin confuses me. Do you know how hard it is to get the blood off something that is completely white? Yes, it certainly looks impressive, but I question the practicality of it. 5 out of 10. Painting Guardian Set. They don't have any more paintings to guard. I guess they failed. Still, looks cool though. 8 out of 10. Pontiff Knight Set. This set has excellent ventilation. I promise that you will never be hot and clammy while wearing it. Unfortunately, this is worn in the coldest areas of the game, so it's a 4 out of 10. Prayer Set. Wanna cosplay death? Then this is your set. 6 out of 10. Pyromancer Set. Okay, where do I even start? The headband is so lost cycle. The shoes look like sneakers covered in mold. The gloves are just pieces of leather strapped around your wrists, and oh my god, that chest piece? Who thought it would be a good idea to add an oversized green medallion around your neck? No out of 10. Sellsword Set. This armor doesn't look like somebody who sells swords. This looks more like a mercenary armor. This is clearly misleading. 4 out of 10. Shadow Set. Your average ninja set, but ninjas are awesome. 9 out of 10. Silver Knight Set. Oh my god, it's so shiny! 7 out of 10. Smo Set. This armor turns you into the obese bulwark you always wanted to be. Crush your enemies through the power of diabetes. 10 out of 10. Sorcerer Set. Gives me magic rashes. 2 out of 10. Sunless Set. Armor that feels silky smooth on my skin. Plus, it's really easy to poop in this one. 5.9 out of 10. Sunset Armor Set. The armor of a refined hobo. A hobo of taste and culture. Also the armor of a hobo so blood-crazed that he doesn't care who is killing as long as he is killing. I like that in a man. 9 out of 10. Undead Legion Set. I mean, it does look damn cool. Unfortunately, this armor will forever be associated with the breakdancers. 5 out of 10. Winged Knight Set. This is false advertisement. Those wings are not enough to hold you up. Trust me, I've tried. 1 out of 10. Wolf Knight Set. Those legs. I'm fairly certain this is the armor of somebody with an eating disorder. Unhealthy out of 10. Worker Set. This simple set represents the worker, the backbone of the Lothric economy. It is to be respected. 7 out of 10. The Xanthous Set. Head makes you look like a mushroom. That's a good thing. Great chest armor, but what are those things right there? Yeah. Ugh. Ooh. 8 out of 10. Antiquated Plain Set. Oh, it's quite revealing, isn't it? The sex appeal is real and throbbing. 10 out of 10. Black Witch Set. Another quite risque set. Ladies, how do you even fight in those heels? 10 out of 10. Desert Pyromancer Set. How horny were FromSoft while making the Ringed City DLC? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's great. Look at it. 10 out of 10. Iron Dragonscale Set. This is the more practical version of Ornstein's armor. Some good value here though. 7 out of 10. Lap Set. You can usually tell how much of a degenerate a player is depending on how many armor pieces of this set the person is wearing. It's good though. It is actually good. 9 out of 10. Ringed Knight Set. This armor has a hole in the chest. Right where the heart is. I don't think they designed this very well. Dumb out of 10. By the way, if you are currently writing in the comments about how there's like a lore reason for all of this, I want you to know, I don't care. Ruin Set. I don't know why they call this the Ruin Set. Looks like quality work to me. 6 out of 10. Mirrah Set. Too much green. 3 out of 10. IGN. Follower Set. The helmet is unnecessarily pointy, but it does have personality in spades, so 7 out of 10. Millwood Set. This is like the Northern Set, but jacked. If this set was a person, it would be Fighter PL. Polish out of 10. Slave Set. Slave armor, but really nice. They gotta be some really rich slaves. But why the diaper though? No, I never liked that. 10 out of 5. Wilhelm Set. I really love the look of this armor. Makes the wearer look important, and who doesn't like being important? 7 out of 10. Ordained Set. The best part of it is what it doesn't cover. Yeah, the Miyazaki foot badge out of 10. And this is where you subscribe. But as I stated earlier, we are not done. On my Discord, I created a fashion contest where I asked all of my members to put forth their fashion souls for me to review. So we are going to do just that. Starting with Chew. Oh, that's some nice thighs you have there. Honestly, miniskirts are a guaranteed 7 out of 10. Cloud Striker. Okay, that face just screams apathetic constipation. At some point, rivers of excrement is going to cover that fashion, and that's gonna be bad. 2 out of 10. Ali, or Ali, one of those. This is the fashion set of somebody that is just terrible at making waffles. You can tell by the leg armor. 4 out of 10. Amber. That's pretty neat. All of the armor pieces work well together. But why is the image so blue? I hate blue. 6 out of 10. And 6. Whatever. Listen, your fashion is as easy to discern as your name is to pronounce. Can't see out of 10. Autumn. You can't really go wrong with the Drakeblood set. Topping it off with the tiara is a nice touch. 6 out of 10. Big O Skeeter. Oh, you look exactly like the Firekeeper. That's impressive. Of course, that's not your fashion, so that's an automatic 0 out of 10. You should have dressed as your friend in that image though. He looks cool. Bloodshade. Oh, 2 for the price of 1, I see. I'm going to be honest with you. The one on the left has the best fashion souls I have ever seen. Unfortunately, the one on the right is just an absolute mess and kind of destroys the whole image he's going for. So, collectively, kind of like a 5 out of 10. Demonic Milk Bag. That mask fits this fashion well. But for some reason, I feel like this is the fashion souls of someone who always types in caps lock, and that's not good. 3 out of 10. Diego. By the dead sun, look at this. This being is radiating masculinity at a level never before known. The gauntlets, chest, and legs are some of the heaviest in the game, but I still get the impression that he can do ninja flips with ease. The crown is a natural fit for such a regal character, and the face. That's the face of a man who has never not been high on meth. 10 out of 10. Polish Elvis. Sure, you do look powerful, but it's a little too eclectic for my tastes. 5 out of 10. First name, last name. That's a pretty epic image, but I can barely see your fashion. It does seem like some armor that you can easily poop in though, so 4.8 out of 10. Gandalf. Nope. Grebe. You look like a wandering king. Nice job with that shield. Almost nobody ever uses it. 7 out of 10. Happy Mare. The tits say, come here. The legs say, I can crush you. My sexuality is now at war with my survival instinct. 3 out of 10. Kaido. That's just the brass armor. Brass armor out of 10. Killing Blows. The helm fits with everything. He looks like the nice neighbor you talk to every now and then. You know the type. Quiet, keeps to himself, turns out to be a serial killer. I like that in a man. 7 out of 10. Lambda. Oh, the first really edgy entry in the fashion contest. Would look great on a metallic album cover. 6.5 out of 10. Last Renegade. Too much makeup, Renegade. You need to strive for more self-confidence. Just be you. Hashtag motivational out of 10. Lost Soul. Hobo chest armor wrapped around a bad dragon. You can decide yourself in which way you want to interpret that. 5 out of 10. Not Jen. Gargoyle head with messy fabric around it. You really should take better care of that fabric. Do you know how little wool hollow sheeps produce? It's not a lot. Wasteful out of 10. Pack. Fashion that looks like it exploded out of the anus of a horse that was fed nothing but Chupa Chups for a month. I really hate you, Pack. 1 out of 10. Snoopy. Armor is standard, but his face looks like a grumpy old man face plastered onto someone between the age of 31 through 36. Get off of my lawn! Out of 10. Solid Snuck. Oh, this is pretty solid fashion. That thief complements pretty much everything though. 6 out of 10. Suspicious Pelican. This armor reminds me of my mom. 9 out of 10. Taru. Are you pregnant? You look pregnant. I didn't know they made armor for pregnant people. Seems kinda irresponsible, to be honest. 2 out of 10. The Virgin Nut. That's Shrek. Shrek is not fashion. Shrek out of 10. Vermilion. Now that's a unit. Badassery levels off the scale. 8 out of 10. Vic. Vic, why is everything so blue and dark? Sack. Someone made himself a waifu character. A good one as well. Wood Smash. 6 out of 10. Fish. This is Sorrow after he got a botched smile reduction surgery. Not bad fashion, even if it's mostly black hand gear. 4 out of 10. That noob though.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's the worst thing I have ever seen. I thought I'd seen everything, but that thing is just a new level of ugly. I don't want to look at it anymore. Get it off! Get it off!